Welcome back to the channel, my Vetway family. We're going to be unloading this trailer, but first, let me show you this Ram ProMaster 2500 that didn't make the cut.
When in doubt, we break out the measuring stick. So I have this 2023 Ram ProMaster 2500, and I'm attempting to load it on my Max 6 trailer. If you know anything about these Max 6 trailers, they are high, and the height is non-adjustable except for that portion in the rear that has the hydraulics on it. So this will be the lowest point on the trailer where I can load it. The only other option I would have would be to load it on the ramp and keep the ramp in the down position. But I would short myself one vehicle out of the 6 that I'm able to carry on this trailer. So what I want to do is put it in the number 1 spot up top, but it's looking a little high. So I'm gonna break out my measuring stick and see what we have.
Spoiler alert, spoiler freaking alert. Somehow the goofiness in me lost the footage where I was using the height stick in the position the van is in now. Long story short, the van ended up being 14.6. I deflated the tires on it and got it down to 14.2, and which still was not good enough for me. I still run neighborhoods with my setups, some that I can, and areas that have low bridges and low hanging wires. So I wanted to make sure I was in the best position possible, so I went ahead and moved it to this position. Okay, when I got it in this position, I got the van's height down to 14 feet even. That is still not low enough for me. I prefer to be in the 13s if I'm going to run anything above 13.6, at least 13.7, 8, or 9. But 14 feet was just too high for me. All right, we are here at the Manheim in our drop site. I was still short and left with 5 units because I was unable to find a replacement unit such short notice, being the fact that I did a same day pickup and delivery. So off with this Chevrolet 1500. Next, we're gonna take off this Dodge Charger with the Hemi. I'm always extra careful when I have low suspension cars on the top because I have had some mistakes in the past, but they only hurt when you don't learn from them. But while we wait, let's do us a favor and go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It'll help support the channel. Thank you. All right, and last for the top rack is gonna be this Infiniti QX80. This is one huge tail SUV. That thing is monstrous. All right, now we raise up our ramp a little bit just to make sure that we have proper clearance coming out of there. But next is gonna be this 4-cylinder I'm a Pony Ford Mustang. Taking my time with this unit. You can't really tell, but on the passenger side, front axle was a little bit bent. So the car tended to drift a little bit. And when I got to my ramps, I really had to take my time because if anyone's loaded or unloaded anything with a messed up axle on these removable ramps, that bad axle will move the ramp and could potentially cause the car to fall off of the ramp, damaging the front bumper and any of the front end components. Okay, last but definitely not least, we're coming off with the regular 22 Nissan Altima. All right, now the fun part of manhandling these 10-foot aluminum ramps. Yes, they are aluminum, but being 10 feet, they are still pretty heavy. And I get tired of picking them up and lugging them around all the time. So I'm 1,000,000% sure that my next trailer will have automatic ramps. All right, y'all, back at the yard where it all starts. And we're gonna get this thing parked and uncoupled. Anyone can drive these trucks and trailers forward. How well can you drive them backwards is the real question. I'm not claiming to be any type of pro or anything like that, but being the fact that I do this every day, I am pretty decent. All right, now let's get this thing DC'd. First thing I'm going to do is put my gloves on, because I don't touch anything on this trailer without having my gloves on. But I grab my landing gear blocks. What these do is help with the leveling of the trailer when I get ready to drop it. All right, all set like I do my ops in a game of spades. I then proceed to disconnect my power wire and also my 7-way cable. I then get inside of the truck, I release my fifth wheel, drop my bags, and then proceed forward. I do leave my brake lines installed. I don't know why, because when you disconnect them, the brakes lock automatically. That's just something I was taught in CDL school, and I've always kept the same practice. Can't stop a thief, but you sure can slow him down. One time for the gram, we out of here.